Well, strangely enough, this is Glasgow's first visit to Thomond Park in 4.5 years, October 2018. Big game tonight under lights at Thomond Park on what is a big weekend in the United Rugby Championship. Only 3 matches remaining for these two sides.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a massive physical challenge going to Munster. We know they're a massively proud team playing at home at Thomond Park, so we knew we had to get our collisions right from the start of the game, and I think that was where we got quite a lot of our dominance from, was those collisions in the first half. I don't like talking for the forwards, but they do a lot of work on their maul. They do a lot of work on gaining ground on that, so I think it was massive awards for them for the work they put in during the week to be able to get us in a good front foot at the start of the game.
Delivery is good, and he's scored 4 tries in his last 3 matches. Fraser Brown in this competition, many of them from this exact position, but they've got a long way to go, 8 or 9 metres shy of that Munster try line, but they're trundling forward, good body positions. They might go all the way here, you know, the referee is there, and that's a brilliant try from Glasgow.
They had a few entries into our 22 and a few kind of tap penalties on our 5 metre line. I think the effort and the resilience the boys showed to keep them around that first 20 minutes really set up the foundations for the next couple of tries we scored towards the end of the first half, which put us in a good position going into half time. I think the last try we started on our own 5 metre with a turnover and ended up going up to the end of the pitch and scoring. So it shows you how we can turn defence into attack.
Lovely play, Fraser Brown, nice and flat inside. McDowell for the line here. It'll be difficult to stop 2 Munster players get there. Can they hold them up? The referee is there, the assistant is right beside it. It looked like he must get it down.
So for Domingo's try, we ended up in a good position in the 22. The forwards were working hard around the corner, and then you can see Domingo scanning for space in behind the ruck. He notices an overlap on the far side, so he takes on the space and ends up taking on the seaman margin to get over himself. Everyone in the squad knows what Domingo's capable of. I think now just Domingo showing how good he is at the weekend, and he's a pretty relaxed guy, so he wasn't too excited after the game. I think he was more just happy to kind of show the fans and show the boys what he's capable of doing. I think it's massive to score before half time because it's a real momentum shift for the team talks going at half time, and I think the way we scored as well with some good offloads and some good running rugby to work Cole some space down the edge was good. And yeah, to get the bonus point out to about half time was definitely something that helped. Things were working because we were sticking to the systems that we talked about all week. We weren't doing anything different from what we talked about during the week and what we prepped, so just to keep doing that, and that was maybe something that was slightly disappointing, that for maybe 20 minutes in the second half we started to go away from our defensive systems bit. We started to lose some collisions to let them get some momentum and build their way into the game, and fair enough to them, they took advantage of that and they scored some good tries themselves.
And just look at that scoreline at half-time in Limerick. Munster absolutely put to the pump by this Glasgow side, who've got the bonus point wrapped up after a scintillating performance in the opening 40. Big second half for Graham Rowntree and Munster. They trailed 28-0 at half-time.
First of all, they're a good team. They're a high-quality team, and if you let any team at the top end of the league, especially a Munster at Thomond Park, get front foot ball, then it's going to be difficult to defend against. We just talked about starting to get our collisions right again, starting to get some time in the tackle, and then we can get our width and defence off that. And I think even in the second half when we were under pressure, our good defensive sets were when we managed to do that, and our poor ones when we let them get their noses through the line and start to go on top of us.
So he goes to the left and he finds the narrowest of gaps, but it's enough to see him over the try line. And the 2 front rows go down, immediate advantage from Andrea Piardi. Quick ball from Horn, he gets it away to his winger. We haven't seen too much of, well, I call him a winger, he's really a scrum half, but he's recycled the ball there for Violano, and Glasgow get over for a big score. Pathway to the try line blocked off by the referee momentarily. Munster thought not to use it. Huge space out wide for Casey's pass to that man Nash, and does he deserve that try? And Munster get their bonus point score.
Yeah, it's massive. I think it's the first time we've won there since 2014, so to be able to go over there and put in a good performance and getting a win, I think it really gives momentum going into the tail end of the season in these Challenge Cup knockout games that are coming out. Obviously with regards to top forwards, it's good to secure qualification, but we want to be trying to play here at Scotstoun in quarterfinals and semi-finals, so there's still a lot of work to do, but I hope it's put us in a good place.